Good evening, everyone. Welcome to Rebels Radio on this rather wet and cold Tuesday evening. We're live from Arbour Park for this Build Base FA Trophy Cup second round qualifying replay between Southdown, and tonight's visitors have made the long but rather straight journey-ish from Merthyr Town. So a warm welcome to everyone who's come down from Merthyr, the fans, players, management, and we wish them all a safe journey back at the end of the game. Just to remind you, this is a replay, and that does mean that it is extra time if the score is level after 90 minutes, and then also if it's level after the extra time, it will be penalties. So we could be in for quite a long evening. Let's hope that the tie is sorted by 90 minutes and everyone can have a nice early-ish night. This is Rebels Radio. My name is Aid. If you do wish to get in contact with us, you can contact us either on Twitter, which is at MyFC Rebels Radio, or if you are listening via the YouTube, then if you scroll down, you think you have to be a subscriber as well to YouTube, but if you scroll down, you should find that we're on there in a comment section about near the bottom of the page, and you can send a comment through and it will come through to us here at Arbour Park. So this is MyFC Rebels Radio, sponsored to you by myfcfootballclub.co.uk. You can check out their news website, and also the other sponsors are Slough Town Supporters Trust. Now, just to give you a couple little things, we've never done a broadcast of extra time and penalties, so we hope that everything works, because the worst thing would be missing out. So hopefully everything will be working, and we'll see how that goes, and we'll run through the teams with you very shortly. Just if you do wish to ask anything, we'll just give you a little, just come through to see. If you've never been to Arbour Park, the main stand still hasn't been built, it's still in progress, and we're on the far stand on this side. Then you've got two goals behind the goals, both have cover in a standing covered area, so if it rains like tonight you're covered, and it's lovely yellow seats. We've got some few more bits coming along on that main stand, and it's nice to see every time we come to a game that there's more stuff being done on that stand, so it's good to see that it's progressing. So what we'll do is we'll run through the teams with you tonight. Don't forget it's a 7:30 kickoff this evening, and slowly the people are still filling up. Visitors tonight, Merthyr Town. In goal is Oliver Davies. 2 is Scott Tancock. 3, Scott Barrow. 4, and captain is Ashley Evans. And is Ian Trailer. Substitutes for Merthyr are 12, Curtin, 14, Ben Watkins, and 15, Corey Jenkins. For the Rebels tonight, couple of changes from Saturday. Mark Scott is in goal. 2, and captain is Sean Fraser. 3, Paul Stonehouse. 4, Guy Hollis. 5, returning from suspension, is Mark Nisbet. 6 is Lee Togwell. 7 is James Dobson. 8, Simon Dunn. 9 is Elijah Adebayo. 10 is Charlie Moon, and 11 is Lewis Putman. Charlie Moon will mostly play up front. Putman will play right wing with Warren Harris injured at the moment. So the substitutes for the Rebels tonight are 12, Josh Jackman. 14, Nathan Smart. 15, Nathan Webb, returning from suspension. 16 is Gherkin Gockman, and 17 is Jamie Jackson. Your referee for tonight is Mr. Paul Johnson. His assistants are Mr. Matt Top and Mr. Kevin Dillon. Those are your match sponsors. Sorry, your referee. Tonight's match sponsors is Grant and Stone, and you can have a look through on our website. They are partners of Southtown and are sponsoring tonight's game, so our thanks go to those. We'll run through the teams again just before we get to kick-off. We'll just... it's a bit nippy up here. So we're just going to go through a couple of little bits. There are some other FA Trophy ties. There's also FA Cup games. I believe that there's a team of a country called England playing football tonight. If you are at home and you're choosing to watch that, then you should be listening to us at the same time, because that would be the better thing. Tonight, FA Trophy games involving teams in the Southern Premier League. in a replay is sorry, not a replay, it's actually a game that didn't get played on Saturday because of a waterlogged pitch, was Ramsbottom United versus Redditch United. There's a replay with St Neots versus Marine, and there are 2 league games tonight, Kings Langley versus Kettering and St Ives versus. We will try and keep you up to date with those games and scores as they come through. So just a couple of little bits of information for you is that the next game for Slough will be here on Saturday at home to Kings Langley. Then next week there will be an away trip to Stratford. If you are interested in getting a coach, you need to go onto the Slough Town website and look on the coach bit. There's somebody's email to let them know you would like to go on the coach. And we've got some other games coming up, and we're just literally waiting to see if the players were going to be coming out. We're literally a few minutes away from kick-off. I'm going to just see. They are just coming out now. So both teams are coming out, and a change of kit for Merthyr Town. They're in all white tonight, so white shirts, white shorts and white socks. And Slough in their usual yellow and navy blue. So we're not far from kick-off. And the players just go through the usual ritual of the handshakes. And we're a couple of minutes away from kick-off, so what we'll do is we'll run through those teams with you again. Like I say, if you are listening in and you do want to get in contact with us, it's at MyFC Rebels Radio. Just give us your name and where you're listening from, we'll give you a shout out. Or if you're listening on YouTube, scroll down the page, there's a comment section, it comes through to us here, and we'll give you a shout out, and if there's any questions you want to ask, we'll try and answer those for you as well. So just as we're coming up to 2 minutes before kick-off, we'll run through this 2 sides with you again, starting with our visitors, Merthyr Town. In goal is Oliver Davies, 2 Scott Hancock, 3 Scott Barrow, 4 and captain is Ashley Evans, 5 is Curtis MacDonald, 6 Geffin Jones, 7 Elliot Richards, 8 Gerard Wright, 9 Kane McLagan, Kayon Reffel, 11 is Ian Traylor. Substitutes for Merthyr tonight are 12 Curtis Hudson, for the Rebels, Mark Scott is in goal, 2 is Sean Fraser, who's the captain, 3 is Guy Hollis, 3 Paul Stonehouse, 4 Guy Hollis, 5 Mark Nisbet, 6 is Lee Togwell, 7 James Dobson, 8 Simon Dunn, 9 Elijah Adebayo, 10 is Charlie Moon, 11 is Lewis Putman. Substitutes for the Rebels, 12 Josh Jackman, 14 Nathan Smart, 15 is Nathan Webb, 16 Gherkin Cochran, and substitute goalkeeper is 17 Jamie Jackson. And the captains and officials are just having their little meeting in the centre circle there. Just ground just slowly filling up as people come through for this early kick-off. Apologies if you do get a little bit of buffering here for some strange reason. I think it's a bit with the fact that they're still doing the building work to the school to our right hand side behind the goal, and it looks as though Slough will be shooting from left to right for this first half, and it looks as though Merthyr may have the kick-off. We'll just wait to see. Sorry, we're still here, don't worry, we're still here, we're just waiting for it looks like Slough might have the kick-off even. It is, so Slough will be shooting from left to right and have the kick-off here for the first half. Just a reminder, if the scores are level after 90 minutes, it will go to extra time, and if the scores level after extra time, it is penalties. So we're just waiting for our referee, Mr. Johnson, to start tonight's game. Just making sure there's 11 people on each side. You're going to get there? You can start anytime. Yeah, ready? Ready? Come on, man. What are you waiting for? There you go. Game starts. And loses the ball. It's out here. getting a little bit of buffering here tonight. Just Putman level with the 18-yard, trying to chip it into the box towards Adebayo. Adebayo's beat into the header there by Curtis McDonald. And again, Dobson will go to take this. It'll be an out-swinging corner for Slough. And Slough just waiting for the signal to come in on what to do for this corner as Dobson just plates it into the middle. Aim for Adebayo, beat into the ball. It will come out onto Moon. Moon can only head it towards Dunn on the 18-yard. Shoots first time, but just fires it over. Must have taken a deflection there because the referee said it's another corner to Slough, and it'll be again an out-swinging corner on that far hand side. Oh, sorry, I got a frog in my throat there. Rebels. Aims again into the box. Free header for Nisbet, and who just guides that one over the... And it's a goal kick to Merthyr. See if we can sort that bit out a bit. Fraser gives the ball back out to Barrow. Barrow plays the ball in. It comes here. Mark Scott comes back out to McLaggan. McLaren managed to clear. The shot there came from that far hand side. So just giving that a little bit of a restart. So hopefully that ball work. Ball's here with Charlie Moon inside his own half. Just chipping the ball over here, trying to find the pace of Putman. Putman will chase down. Davis has to come to the edge of his box just to clear that one with his feet. Long clearance by him. Underfit is Fraser. Fraser's header will be kept in by Simon Dunn. Flicks it on immediately, trying to find Putman. Putman just takes the ball on his fire, but then loses it. And right, so hopefully that's a little bit better. You can hear. So if it is buffering, there just our apologies. That's just because of the building site to our right there. So hopefully you can hear us now. As Scott takes this goal kick for Slough. It's been flicked on here by Togwell. Beaten to the ball though by Tanner. Kept in on the halfway line by Trader. Trader plays the ball up here to Raphael. Raphael just runs across centre, plays it into the centre for Richards. Richards into the path of right, and to McLachlan, but now back into the path of right. Right tries to shoot, and there's a really decent block there from Mark Nisbet, who comes sliding in. As that's the second time that Merthyr have got through that Slough defence here, and Slough again had to defend well. That save from Mark Scott early on as well was a good save. And it's a corner on the near hand side for Merthyr. And it's a throw for Merthyr. Sorry, my fault. It's balled in. The throw comes into Richards. Richards tried to flick it on, but just into the hands of the Slough goalkeeper Mark Scott. And Scott has plenty of time to just roll the ball out to Stonehouse on that far hand side. Stonehouse plays the ball forward. Free header there for Jones. Comes through to Raphael. Takes it down smartly inside the centre circle. Plays the ball through to McLaggan, but just a little bit too close to Stonehouse, and Stonehouse can clear for the Rebels. And clears the ball long. It's been kept in there. It's out for a throw to Merthyr. Taken quickly by Tannock. In towards Jared Wright. Plays the ball forward. McLaggan takes it on his chest. Tries to path it into the path of Trader. Slough have the ball. Comes out here to Putman. Putman up against Barrow. Goes past him quite easily. Runs into the centre circle. Still running with the ball. Goes past Evans. Putman goes past Jared Wright. He's beating 3 players. Plays it out here to Dobson on the far side. Dobson's ball in. It's a good tackle there in the end by Jones, but we've been cleared only as far as Dobson. Dobson volleys this one back in, but that's too close to the goalkeeper, and it's out for into the arms of Davies. Davies immediately launches ball here for Barrow. Barrow gains 30 yards. Bigs it into Richards. Richards does really well. Turns Sean Fraser here and can run to the edge of the box. Plays it in towards Barrow, who had continued his run, but just a little bit behind him there. And Slough clear up towards Adebayo. Taken by Moore on the halfway line. Flicks it out to Dobson. Dobson cuts inside. Goes past one player. Plays in Adebayo's in the offside position. And this goes back into Davies for a goal kick. Shout out to Andrew Evans. It says, Forza Martyrs group members tuning in tonight's coverage. Dial M for Merthyr. There you go. As Merthyr have the ball. They clear it long. And the clearance from McDonald's gone all the way out of play. And out for a throw to Slough, is it? Yeah. That's a throw to the Rebels. And Guy Hollis will go to take this to put a little bit of distance on this throw. Long throw. Aimed towards Adebayo. Adebayo lets it bolt. It comes off his head. McDonald wins the header. Barrow tries to flick it on. It comes through to Raphael, but Raphael just nudges Togwell off the ball. And it's a free kick to Slough. And we're 7 minutes into the game. And Fraser's just doing his bootlaces up here, so that's why there's a little bit of a delay. And taking the free kick quickly towards Togwell, back towards Fraser, in towards Putman. Putman trying to turn. He's got Barrow with him. Goes it into Dunn. Dunn will spread it to Nisbet brings the ball forwards for Slough, up towards Stonehouse. Stonehouse in towards Dobson, who just come in a little bit, back towards Nisbet. Slough just passing the ball around a little bit better than they did on that first half on Saturday. Through to Hollis, to Fraser again on the halfway line. Ball down, looking for the run of Adebayo. Well spotted by McDonald, and the ball comes to Richards. Richards nutmegs Simon Dunn, brings the ball with him, trying to chip it through for the run of McLagan, but McLagan had unfortunately run the other way. And Slough take the kick quickly up towards Putman, up towards Adebayo. Adebayo does well to win the ball back. Throws the ball on the halfway line, plays it back towards Fraser. Fraser in towards Togwell. Togwell with a little bit of space. Chips the ball over the far hand side to his Mitchell lookalike brother Stonehouse. Stonehouse in towards Charlie Moon, but that's a poor ball. Easy clearance for Jones. Tries to set McLagan on, but it will roll through to Mark Scott in the Slough goal. And Scott just has the ball at his feet. Plays it out towards Simon Dunn. Dunn under pressure goes back to Stonehouse. Stonehouse plays the ball forwards. It's lost. Ashley Evans picks it up, plays it into McLagan. McLagan's immediately closed down by 3 players, but wins the ball back. Goes through a couple and gets a free kick there. The referee played advantage, but it's a free kick to Merthyr. And this one's roughly about 25 yards away from goal. And it's going to be Barrow and Trader are the 2 players who are standing over this free kick for Merthyr. It's kind of level with the it's must be a little bit further back than 25 yards. It's 25 to 30 yards actually, and it's a couple of yards in line of the goal post to say your left if you was in the middle of the goal. So roughly that kind of area. Slough with a 3-man wall here. So Barrow and Trailer standing over this free kick. It's Barrow that takes it, drills it straight at the ball, and the rebound comes to Trailer, hits it first time, and unfortunately that's a little bit wide of the goal, and it's out for a goal kick. So 9.5 minutes gone here at Arbour Park. It's 0-0. And first 10 minutes of the game has seen a little bit of action. Mark Scott with a really good save from a good attack by Merthyr in those first 10 minutes. Now with a little bit of pressure from some corners, but not made Davies working goal. Long kick by Scott. It's a free header there for Evans. It comes through to trying to find Rafael, but it's cleared by Slough. It's out for a throw, but halfway inside the Slough half. Taken quickly by Evans. Gets the ball back, flicks the ball into the box. That's a little bit too high for McLagan, and then Richards just gives a little shove on Sean Fraser, and Fraser's just beaten by him again. Richards with the ball here, goes past Fraser 3 times, still trying to go over the ball, but this time Sean Fraser comes across, but at the expense of a corner. And again, Trader will go over and take this corner for Merthyr. The 2 centre backs are going up. Slough will leave 3 forwards for this attack. And we'll just wait for this in-swinging corner to come in from Trader. Plays it deep into the pusher. Clear push in the back there it was by Jones. And it's a free kick to Slough. The header was a little bit wider goal, but the referee clearly saw that blatant push in the back there and got it correct. So we'll try and keep you up to date, as I say, with some of the scores from other games around in the FA Trophy. There are some FA Cup replays as well tonight. Slough have the ball. They just Adebayo's given the referee a little bit of an inquisitive look, saying, "Are you sure that didn't come off a Merthyr play?" It's a throw to Merthyr and halfway inside their own half. Taken by Tannock. Goes to Jones. Jones will play it back to Davies. Davies under no pressure. Has plenty of time to just play the ball. Looking for the run of Traylor. Traylor swaps side with Richards. Traylor holds the ball up well here. Trying to go around the outside of excuse me. Fraser plays it off Fraser. Out for a throw to Merthyr halfway inside the Slough half. A small amount of Merthyr fans have made the trip down here on Tuesday night. Throw taken by Barrow in towards Rafael. Rafael turns. Plays it into McLagan. McLagan tries to find right, but it's one back by Putman. And Putman tries to get Slough on the attack, running with the ball. Still going past a couple of players. Plays it in, or just trying to play it into Charlie Moon, but well spotted by McDonald. Good defending there by the Merthyr man. Ball played in, and then Merthyr trying to tear Slough apart, but Nisbet comes over for Slough this time as McLagan broke into the penalty area on the far left-hand side, but it's out for a throw-in and taken quickly by Merthyr. Ball's with Barrow. Barrow cuts inside. Plays it back out here to Evans. Evans looks to find the run on the far hand side of Richards, who'd swapped sides and just come off. I would say it come off the hair of Paul Stonehouse, but he doesn't have any, so it's come off his head. It's a corner this time on the far hand side for Merthyr. And it looks like Barrow will be the player that comes over to take this corner. And Merthyr missing the player that scored 2 goals in 2 games against Slough in Josh Yorworth, who's been recalled by Crawley. He got the first goal for Merthyr on Saturday with a towering header. So they're missing his presence in that centre midfield. So we wait for Barrow to take this corner. Whips his corner in. Oh, Addy Bayo with a really good defensive header for Slough. Back out for another corner. And Barrow put a lot of pace on that last corner. And again, so Barrow this time goes deep. Goes all the way back, and he tries to find Jones at the back post, but it's a little bit too long. And it's out for a goal kick. So if there's anything, some of the games that have started at 7:45 have already kicked off. Looks like Darren Byfield may have named himself as a substitute for Redditch tonight in their FA Trophy game. So we're just waiting for Mark Scott to take this goal kick. And then launches his kick long down the field, trying to find Dobson, but well run there by Tannock. It's out, come off his head though, it's come out for a throw to Slough on the halfway line. Slough looking to try and take it quickly with Stonehouse. Trying to find Moon. Moon just beaten to the ball. It comes through here to excuse me, comes through to Jones. But Moon is adjudged to have fouled, and it's a free kick to Merthyr right by their away dugout section. Tannock standing over this free kick for Merthyr. Plays it in quickly to Jones. Jones spreads the ball here to McDonald. McDonald pressured by Adebayo. Just goes back to Jones. We want a ball back by him. Just a little bit short than as Charlie Moon came out. Clever little pass there by Davis. Just played it out towards Tannock on that right side. His long ball is headed clear by Nisbet. Will come through to Putman. Putman does well to take the ball. Gives it to Dunn. Dunn can bring the ball here for Slough. Trying to break through. Just overruns it a little bit. Just got caught there, but good challenge by Evans in the end and plays it up towards Rafael. Rafael now crosses the halfway line up against Togwell. Togwell can't keep him. He's played it out to Trader, who's swapped sides onto this left hand side, trying to terrorise Fraser. Goes past Fraser again. Crosses. Oh, Mark Scott gets a really good hand to it, and then Dobson's had to come back and hook that one away. And again, Merthyr getting a lot of joy down this left hand side. This time with Trailer running down this side, it's taken a quick throw on the halfway line to Evans. Evans just bypasses Moon with a lovely bit of midfield play, but overruns the ball. And Togwell tries to bring the ball away for Slough. And you got Adebayo up in front of him and plays it in a foot race here with Jones. And Jones goes back to his goalkeeper, Davis. Adebayo still chasing the ball down. And Davis comes across to McDonald. Adebayo still chasing McDonald down here and plays the ball in here to Wright. Wright takes the time and just overruns it, and it will come through to Stonehouse, who's got no one pressurising him. Has plenty of time to bring the ball out here. 15 minutes gone. It's still Slough Town 0, Merthyr 0. As that long ball forward, trying to find Adebayo. Adebayo takes it down on his chest. Evades a challenge, flicks it out towards Dunn. Dunn plays it on that forehand side, but didn't see the fact that surely that's a free kick. It is a free kick there. Foul there by Jared Wright on James Dobson. It's a free kick to Slough halfway inside the Merthyr half. And Slough send their centre backs forwards for this game. Game. I don't know. Get it right tonight. As Nisbet and Hollis have gone forwards. Dobson with the ball, whips it in with a bit of pace. It's headed off the Merthyr player. Comes out towards Putman on the edge of the penalty area. Tries to go past Tannock. Plays the ball in. And it's in! Charlie Moon has sneaked in from somewhere. It didn't look as though there was any danger from that cross whatsoever. The cross came from Putman with his right foot. I don't think he really knew what his right foot was for. I don't think I've ever seen him kick the ball with his right foot before. He beat Barrow on this near hand side, crossed it in towards the near post, and somehow Charlie Moon on 16 minutes has given Slough the lead. And he's poked in at the near post, and I think maybe the Merthyr goalkeeper Davies was expecting one of his players maybe to get a touch on it. Charlie Moon was nowhere to be seen when the ball came in and managed to just poke a leg out, and sneaks in literally at the tiniest gap at the near post, and it gives Slough the lead. Slough 1, Merthyr 0. And most probably a goal you could really say that's against the run of play here at the moment, but unfortunately that is football. And Merthyr have the kick-off. It's back here with Tannock. Tannock now under pressure by Slough, who deciding to press. Ball's for Rafael, just inside the centre circle of the Slough half. Switches it out to Trailer. Trailer goes past Fraser. Then Putman comes back and helps out. The two number 11s having a little battle there, and a good challenge there by Putman. Wins the ball, but at the expense of a throw. Taken quickly, and Simon Dunn comes over for Slough to get to the ball before Rafael. So it's a throw-in again for Merthyr, about 6 or 7 yards away from the corner flag. Taken quickly to Rafael, back towards Barrow. Barrow hits a hard low ball in, comes out to right on the edge of the area, back towards Evans. Evans' shot is blocked here by Togwell, and Togwell chases it down. The ball trying to find Moon up against McDonald. McDonald just takes a touch there, and good defending by the centre back, plays it out to Barrow. Barrow in towards Evans. Now Evans being pressurised when he's got the ball. Ball with McDonald, goes back to his goalkeeper. Davies just being pressurised by Adebayo, plays the ball down, looking for the run of McLagan. McLagan tries to out-jump Nisbet, but ball comes out to Richards. Richards runs straight into Simon Dunn, and Slough win the ball back. And ball's with Nisbet, spreads it to Dobson. Dobson looks up, plays it in towards Adebayo. Adebayo's now got time to turn, ball at his feet. That's what he wants. Goes past a couple of players, in towards Dunn. Dunn to Putman, a little bit behind Putman, and Trailer wins the ball back for Merthyr to Barrow. Down for McLagan. McLagan working hard up front there, up against Hollis. Just overruns the ball and loses it to Fraser, back towards Putman, and Putman go back to his goalkeeper Scott, just to try and ease the pressure that Slough are under there. And Scott plays the ball over, looking for Dobson. Dobson flicks on, finds Adebayo. Adebayo's back towards goal on the far hand side, just goes past, almost wins a free kick there. Referee plays play on, gives it to Togwell. Togwell will shoot from distance, and unfortunately it's a little bit closer to the corner flag than the goal, and it's out for a goal kick. So let's just, as we've got a bit of break and play, let's see if there's any goals from any of the other games around, as we wait for Davies to take this goal kick. And doesn't seem to be much going on at the moment. Free header here for Nisbet, can't direct his header forwards, heads it sideways and picked up by Rob by towards Evans. Evans spreads it out here to out for a throw to the Slough. Slough will take it quickly, given back to Stonehouse. Stonehouse level with his 18-yard line, plays the ball forward again, looking for Adebayo. Adebayo again takes it on his thigh, just holds off the challenge of Evans. Back towards Dobson. Dobson chips the ball up, looking for Charlie Moon. Moon watches as Jones misses the ball but can't control it, cleared by McDonald. Headed back though by Togwell in towards the path of Evans. Evans plays it to Richards. Richards cuts back, gives it to Tannock. Tannock with the ball forward, trying to find the run of Rafael. And Mark Scott comes out at the edge of his area, clears the ball out for a throw-in about 20 yards away from the Slough goal. So it's a throw, just waiting for someone to get the ball back. And a little bit of rain we had earlier has stopped. The ball's been thrown, been taken quickly by Tannock in towards Rafael. Gets the ball back, in his effort into the box is blocked by Dobson. Come back out here to Evans. Evans trying to switch the play here, but Fraser sees that one and heads it back to Mark Scott in the Slough goal, who just keeps the ball in before it goes out of play for a goal kick, and then picks the ball up as McLagan comes down and chases it down. So Slough lead here at Arbor Park as we almost approach the halfway period of the first half. Scott with the ball in his hands with the goal kick. Aimed again to Dobson on that far hand side. Dobson zip, but comes off Tannock, and then it's come to Evans, and it's come off Dobson. It's out for a throw to on the far hand side. And a throw by the away Hollis, but the ball forward is released by Slough, and have had the ball trying to find Rafael. Rafael up against Stonehouse, gives it to Richards on the far hand side. Richards does well to keep it in, back towards Rafael, back steals it to Richards. Got Tannock on the overlap if he needs it. Tannock breaks into the box, plays the ball, but it's deflected as James Dobson, who was running back on that run from Tannock, it was just ricocheted as it was cleared by Slough, hit him on the legs. Take it on that far hand side, and again Slough leave free up. Tannock tries to run through to see if we want to take a short corner, And it's been played into the box, but well taken there by Mark Scott in the Slough goal. Good hands with him. His kicks not the best there, but it comes through, and Charlie Moon's in a foot race here with Evans, and Evans wins that foot race, plays it forward only as far as Togwell under pressure out towards Dobson. Duns the ball as Richards comes back and gets it, and it was Barrow. The two players have just clashed there, and of afters there after Barrow had won the ball back there, but the referees just calmed it down. No yellow cards, no bookings, just a little word with Barrow, maybe to tell him that he's the referee and he'll deal with any incidents as they happen. So for nil, and header get his flick on anywhere near the goal. So good evening to Craig Minter listening, and also to Marchacho, whoever Marchacho is. Good evening. And so Slough lead here, 24 minutes gone of this first half. It's 1-0. The goal scorer was Moon, not Putman. Charlie Moon was the goal scorer, as Scott takes this goal kick for Slough. Adebayo beaten to the ball by Jones. Comes through to McLagan. Does well to take it on his chest. Flicks it into the path of Rafael. Rafael running across the midfield. Gives it to Trailer. Trailer plays the ball forwards, but bombed by Togwell for Slough. Up towards Adebayo. Takes it on his chest and then turns. Running at the defence. Plays it out here to Dobson. Good play there by Dobson. Played it in, trying to find Putman. Putman header flicked on, and McDonald's underneath it, chased down there by Adebayo. Adebayo with a great tackle, wins the ball back for Slough, gives it to Simon Dunn on the near post. Crosses at the far post. It's a little bit of a hit. Charlie Moon will try and keep it in for Slough on that far hand side, up against Tannock. Ball comes out to Dobson. Good play there by Slough, winning that ball back. Dobson running away from goal, gets tackled, but the ball breaks kindly for Slough with Togwell. Togwell's ball comes off Rafael there, and that will be a throw to the Rebels. And it's right in front of our commentary position here. Fraser takes it quickly towards Dunn. Back towards Fraser. To Dunn. Slough playing the ball well. Keep the ball in the far hands. Trying to find Charlie Moon. Moon wrestles there with Jones, but Jones is the stronger of the two. Ball back here with Evans. Furthest field, we've seen him upfield. Spreads it out here to McLagan. McTagg do it all himself. Goes past a couple of players. Still wins the ball. Plug it out to Trailer. Trailer's got Barrow on the overlap, trying to play it in for Right. Right slides in, but Nisbet wins the ball for Slough and can bring the ball forward. He's tried to play one of those glorious passes and gives the ball away to Tannock. Tannock up to Rafael in the centre circle, up towards Right. Right playing in midfield today. Spreads it on to Barrow, who's got a lot of space on this left-hand side. Slough just need to come back. Barrow chance to cross to the far-hand side, just puts a little bit too much on it. And it's been kept in on the far side by the corner flag by Richards. Richards here up against Stonehouse, gets it into the box towards Rafael on the edge of the box on the 18-yard line, just trying to run into trouble, gets a cross in. It's evaded two Merthyr players in between the two of them, and falls kindly to Slough for Putman. Putman's clearance headed away by McDonald, and back to Evans, to Barrow. Barrow just cuts inside, trying to play the ball through, comes through to Right trying to play the ball into Trailer, but Fraser this time spots the run and plays a sensible out here for Putman. Putman's got the chance to turn, looks up, plays it toward Togwell. Togwell plays it in now to Charlie Moon. Moon holds it up on the centre circle, plays it in towards Simon Dunn. Slough with a good attack here if Dunn can pick a pot. He picks a shot! It's fizzled wide of the goal there by Simon Dunn from around about 20 yards out. And it's well spotted there by Davis. One of us is a gentleman who I could quite is a good linesman. Balls with Barrow, trying to flick the ball on here for McLagan, and then is that a pen? No. McLagan and Hollister just collided there, right on the edge of the penalty area, and I think that McLagan was looking for a penalty. The referee said it was a foul the other way. It's a free kick to Slough. They're taking it quickly with Nisbet. Nisbet spreads it to Stonehouse. Stonehouse trying to find the run of Moon. Moon takes that one down well on his chest, then looks up, finds Putman on this far hand side. Putman up against Barrow. Putman just slips there but wins the ball back, and then it's won back though by Barrow. Plays it up to McLagan. Game just end to end here. McLagan does well, holds the ball up, puts a lovely ball into Rafael. Rafael's got a 1-on-1, but the goalkeeper takes it too far. Scott comes to the edge of his area. Scott's hurt himself there, and that was a really good save there by Mark Scott, but it could come at an expense. He did get injured last season at Cheshire with a knee injury. That was a bit of an impact injury that kept him out, and he's come out to the edge of the area as Rafael was bursting through. Rafael just took a heavy touch there and allowed Scott to come storming out and block the ball with his feet, and it's a clash of legs there as Mark Scott gets some treatment. And there, I think fortunately for Slough, Jamie Jackson is on the bench today. Just to remind you that the winners of this tie will have a home tie against Wingate and Finchley from the Ryman Premier League. Good evening to Paul Blackwell, who's listening from South Wales. Good evening, and if you could, Paul, if you're involved with the club, could you please pass on our thanks for the hospitality that they showed us on Saturday. Some of your people went out of the way to help us set up when they didn't need to. So our thanks to the people of Merthyr for their hospitality on Saturday. Hopefully, although Slough will be as hospitable here, we hope that the school stays the same for the Rails fans. Mark Scott's still being treated here at the moment. So while he's getting treated, let's see if we can find some scores from other games that are on. So we're just going to keep our eye on Mark Scott at the same time as well. And let's see what is going on there. Let's have a look. Chippenham are playing tonight, but I think it must be a County Cup game. Mark Scott's to his feet. And let's have a look. I'm trying to see if there's any Kings Langley and St Ives that are playing in the league tonight, and there doesn't seem to be any updates from either of them, unfortunately. There seems to be a few County Cup games going on at the same time, but there you go. So Mark Scott's to his feet, he's back, he's on the pitch, and he has the ball with him. And again, long kick by him, trying to find Dobson, but headed clear only as far as Stonehouse. Stonehouse flicking the ball on, headed away though by Tancock in towards Raphael. Raphael again just overruns the ball, and it gives Hollis a chance to get in front of him. Plays it out towards Putman. Putman towards Fraser. Fraser just loops the ball down here, trying to find the run of Charlie Moon. Moon up against McDonald. McDonald comes across, but gives the ball away to Simon Dunn. It just fell awkwardly for Dunn. He's just forced away from goal. Gives it to Togwell. Togwell now to Stonehouse to Dobson. Dobson back in. Oh, he's just put too much on that, and Slough will win it back though with Guy Hollis. Guy Hollis goes through, gives it to Dunn. Dunn takes a touch. Oh, and then he's had a shot again from just over 25 yards out. Didn't catch that one quite right. That one was a little bit further away from the goal than his previous shot, and it's a goal kick to Merthyr. So we played 31 and a half minutes here at Arbour Park. Slough lead 1-0. That goal coming on 16 minutes by Charlie Moon as Davis gets the game back underway. Looking for McLagan. McLagan for a small lad, jumps high. He's won a free kick there as well for a little push by Guy Hollis. It's a free kick a couple of yards inside the Slough half, and it will be taken by the Merthyr left back Barrow. And Barrow just waiting for some, plays a long ball into the box. Free and easy header there for Nisbet. And Charlie Moon was waiting for the ball. Evans won the ball back, and Charlie Moon's won the ball back for Slough. Comes through to Putman. Putman just looks at he's finding one of Adebayo. Adebayo's broken through. Can he keep that in? Is he going to keep it in? He does well to keep it in right by the corner flag. Just waits as there's no other Slough players. Gets a cross in, but he's just put the cross too close to the goalkeeper Davis. Davis bowls it out here looking for Raphael. This game very much end to end here. Back to McLagan. He's come to the left hand side, cuts inside, chipping the ball over, trying to find the run of Richards. Good ball there by McLagan, plays it in. Richards now has the ball. He's got Tancock on the overlap if he needs him. Gives it to Traylor. Traylor tries to find Tancock on that overlap, but unfortunately just hits the ball a little bit too heavily, and Slough have a throw taken quickly by Dobson. Dobson to Stonehouse. Stonehouse plays the ball forward, and again Charlie Moon waits for the ball to come. It's won by Evans. Comes through in the centre to right, trying to flick the ball on to McDonald. Good header across the goal there by Stonehouse, and high clearance by Putman, and then to Putman and Barrow just tasseling for the ball there, and it's something you might see on the WWE as Barrow goes down to the ground, and Putman looks to the referee and says, I didn't touch him, ref. And yeah, it's kind of almost a move like the Undertaker. Slammed him to the ground. Well, not slammed him, just kind of pushed him to the ground a little bit there. So Barrow will take this free kick 5 or 6 yards inside the Slough half. Again, waits for the two centre backs to go up. This bit with the header for Slough. Comes out on the edge of the area to Traylor. Traylor working away from goal. Plays it in, and just a heavy touch there, but comes back out to Richards. Richards runs away from goal. Being chased by Fraser. Has to come out to Barrow. He gets the ball on the halfway line. Fraser still chases him down. They go back to the goalkeeper, Davies. And Davies, 10 yards out his goal, puts the ball forwards. Chased down by Adebayo. Free header there by Nisbet. Good header, but McDonald was up for Merthyr. Flicks it out here to Evans. Evans in the centre circle. Gives it to Tancock. Oh, Tancock's just taken his eye off the ball there as he's played that forwards. And he's just hit it straight out of the ground and out for a throw to Slough. So 34 minutes gone. Still Slough Town 1, Merthyr 0. Two sides that have this season played out a couple of good draws, and the ball's here. Tancock this time keeps the ball in, but high. Bombed by Jared Wright. Flicked on by Hollister. Comes out on the far hand side to Traylor. Traylor tackled by Stonehouse. Good challenge up by Paul Stonehouse. It's a throw to Merthyr. Taken quickly. Trying to find the run of Rafael. Just back heel flick over and try to find it over the top of Nisbet, but Slough get the ball back, and then Stonehouse with the ball. Played up towards Adebayo. Adebayo just loses the ball, and then Evans and Dobson clash again. The two players who were at the centre of that entanglement and the sending off late on in that game on Saturday. And the ball's been played forward by Merthyr, but it's offside. And sorry, just a little bit cold there. It's a free kick to Slough for offside, to about 20 yards inside the Slough half. And Nisbet will be the player that takes it for Slough. Just waiting to take that ball. Hit it a bit quicker, get it over. He hits it straight out of play. Poor free kick there by the Rebels, and it's a throw to Merthyr. So I think that the number of people here in attendance will be slightly affected by the fact that England and Spain are playing just not really that far down the road at Wembley, but the ball's with Jones. Plays it back to his goalkeeper. Adebayo's going to chase this one down, and Davis does well under pressure. Plays the ball to Richards, and Richards, lovely little skill to flick the ball in, but one back by Slough. Ball's with Putman. Putman just turns past a couple of players, wins it back to Togwell. Togwell out to Simon Dunn. Simon Dunn just lets it roll in towards Dobson. Dobson flicks to Stonehouse, a little bit behind him. Stonehouse still with the ball, just trying to flick it in towards Adebayo, but spotted well there by Wright, and his ball down. It's a little bit overhit, and McLagan will chase it down, but Scott's underneath it for Slough. Plays the ball forwards. Dobson flicks the ball on, and it will go out for a throw on the far hand side. So yeah, not the biggest crowd that you'll see at our park this season. Obviously difficult for Merthyr fans to travel down, having to leave work so early on a Tuesday night, but still a good number here as Merthyr take a quick throw, and McLagan takes it in the wrong place. Not only was he in the wrong place, he was in the wrong half, though the referee quite easily spotted that one and just paused that ball, and it's still a throw to Merthyr, this time in their own half. And it's Tancock with the throw, flicked on by Traylor, headed clear by Nisbet, again trying to find Adebayo, can't get a touch on it. Charlie Moon gets through though. He's got through with a mistake by Jones. And then Jones has come back and done well to get as Slough had a couple of players breaking into the box there. Geffin Jones, the Merthyr number 6, does well to get back and block the cross from Charlie Moon, and it's out for a corner to the Rebels. And again, Dobson will stand over this corner for Slough. Outswinging corner coming in for the Rebels. Different bits of movement. Goes to Nisbet. Nisbet can't get this. Cleared by Jared Wright. Up towards Rafael. Rafael does well. He's done really well to bring the ball out now. And now it's 3 against 2 for Merthyr here. Lovely attack. Rafael still with the ball. Nisbet trying to come back at him. Rafael's going wide of the goal. Shoots. And that's easy shot saved there by Mark Scott. And Rafael's must be disappointed with himself though. If he'd have looked up, he'd have seen 2 Merthyr players breaking on the far hand side with only one real Slough defender, and unfortunately he's made the wrong decision there. Scott with the kick, aimed towards Dobson. Dobson flicks it on, trying to find Charlie Moon. Beaten to the ball by Tancock. Tancock again kicks the ball out, and it's a throw for the Rebels. As we're into the final 7 minutes of the first half. And it's Stonehouse with the throw for Slough. Taken quickly to Nisbet, back towards Stonehouse. Stonehouse immediately closed down there on the far hand side by Trader. Ball just bouncing around, and Merthyr win the ball back with Wright. Back towards Tancock. Tancock just chipping the ball forward. Is it out of play? It's not gone out of play, but Raphael was in an offside position, and Slough are appealing for an offside while the ball was in the air. And of course, as soon as he touches it, it's a free kick. And you've really got to think sometimes that you should just put your flag up earlier, or don't wait for him to touch the ball. Surely, if you know he's offside, just give it. And Raphael was obviously just upset about that offside decision, and the referee's just having a little chat with Raphael and the captain Evans, just maybe telling him just to watch what he's saying. There's just a little bit of frustration creeping in there for Raphael, and the referee, instead of booking him, is he going to book him? No, he's just giving him a good talking to. Good referee in there by Mr. Johnson, our match official tonight, just telling him to calm down. And Slough will have a free kick about 6 or 7 yards inside their own half. It'll be Nisbet to take this free kick for Slough. Aims towards Adebayo. Adebayo it hits him on the shoulder as he wasn't looking, and the referee said that's a foul. Two kind of players who don't shirk a challenge, and for me that's 6 of one and half a dozen of the other, but it's a free kick to Merthyr. And Davis will take it. It's about 25 yards inside the Merthyr half. Chips the ball out, looking for Richards on that far hand side. Richards does well to win the ball. Comes through to Raphael. Raphael does well, turns Stonehouse. Just overrun it again, and allows Stonehouse a chance to come back, and Stonehouse plays it out. It's a corner to Merthyr. Again on that far hand side. Again, Barrow will come across to take this corner for Merthyr. As we're into the final 5 minutes of the first half, Barrow will take this corner on the far hand side. Takes it quickly towards Trailer. Trailer just gets the ball caught in between his legs on the edge of the penalty area. Tries to get a cross in. Gets a really good cross in. Adebayo with a header for Slough. And has it gone for a corner or a throw? It's a throw. Just signalled there by the referee. It's a throw right by the corner flag for Merthyr. And it looks like Barrow's going to go over to take this throw as well. So we're just waiting for him to run across the width of the pitch there. Takes it quickly towards Evans. Evans with a little bit of space to try and pick out a decent cross. Plays it across to Richards. Richards takes it down on his fire. Just overruns it a little bit. Allows Dobson to come in and clear for Slough. Long before for Charlie Moon to chase. Jones will get there first and goes back to his goalkeeper Davies. And Davis now has plenty of time to spread it to McDonald, who missed the Saturday's game through suspension. Has the ball 20 yards inside his own half. Again looking for Richards. Richards trying to flick it on towards Trailer, but Dobson in defence this time clears the ball up towards Charlie Moon, and he gets absolutely clattered by McDonald there. It's a free kick. It's a little talk. For me, I think nowadays you can't challenge like that, I'm afraid. If you were watching football in the 70s and the 80s, you would say nothing wrong with that whatsoever, but nowadays you can't unfortunately do that one. And although Slough fans and players were complaining that the referee should do more, I think the referee's done well. They just had a quick word with McDonald. McDonald, immediately shook the hand of Charlie Moon. Just apologise for clattering him. Nisbet with the free kick for Slough, trying to find Dobson. Dobson heads the ball in, trying to find Adebayo, but a little bit behind him. Poor clearance by Merthyr. Comes through to Togwell. Togwell takes a touch, brings it out. He telegraphed his ball. Then Sean Fraser wins the ball back for Slough. Comes back to Togwell, in towards Putman. Can Putman keep it in? No, it's just spun a little bit too far away. And it's a throw to Merthyr, just about 10 yards away. Barrow takes it quickly towards Evans. Evans chased down by Adebayo. Can clear, looking for the run of Trailer. Dobson trying to get underneath it. Stonehouse will keep the ball in. Hooks it down the line, but that's out of play. and it'll be out for a throw to Merthyr. So we've got about a minute and a half left of this first half, plus whatever the referee adds on. And it's Tancock with the throw. And it comes through to Rafael. Rafael's flick on, and there's a foul there by McLagan on Stonehouse. McLagan can't believe it. And it's a throw to Slough. And the game's just getting a little bit bitty and scrappy here as we come to the end of this first half. Slough with a free kick again, a couple of yards inside their own half. Nisbet will stand over this free kick. His free kick headed clear by Richards, comes through to Fraser. Oh, lovely intelligent ball by Fraser in towards Dunn, up towards Adibay. Adibay trying to find Fraser on the overlap. Oh, Fraser gets across him first time. Oh, what a goal by Simon Dunn! Meets it first time, the cross from Fraser. It gives Davies in the goal absolutely no chance. Some really good play there by Slough. Lovely football, and Simon Dunn on the volley just guides that ball past Davies in the Merthyr goal. And very much like the first goal, you really didn't think that a Slough player would get there first, but Slough did, and it's now Slough Town 2, Merthyr 0. Simon Dunn with that goal, and that's on 44 minutes. And Slough just taking their time getting back for the kick-off again here. And again, both Slough goals have come from the fact they got behind the defence on this right hand side and got some good decent crosses in. McLagan with the ball just runs straight into Togwell, then ball played to Dunn in towards Putman. Putman just hold the ball up here right in front of us, plays it looking for the run of Dunn, but that's out of play and out for a throw. And it was Rafael that was running with Simon Dunn though, who's chasing that ball. So Rafael doing a lot of defensive work. A bit Merthyr would rather see him a little bit further up the field. But a throw to Merthyr. It's come now easily to Togwell. Togwell takes it on his chest, runs with the ball, tries to play it into Adibay. Adibay just holds it up, trying to get the ball out of his feet. Wins the ball back. It comes through to Togwell, but back to Dunn. Dunn spreads it out here to Putman. Putman on this right hand side. Again got Fraser on the overlap. Going to cut inside. His eyes cut inside. Just managed to keep hold of the ball. Keeps it to Dunn. Dunn cuts inside, goes past Richards, then spreads the ball into Moon. Moon just looking for a free kick there, but McDonald's claiming to the referee he's gone down too easy. And Davis with the ball forward, trying to find McLagan. Oh, he does really well. Got in front of Hollis, and then he just overrun the ball. And Slough will clear through Nisbet all the way back to the goalkeeper Davies. And Davies rolls it out immediately to Tancock, trying to get Merthyr on the attack. Ball played in. Togwell wins that for Slough. And now Slough got a chance to attack. Ball's in Moon. He's got he's just overrun it again. And Davis does well to stop that going out for a goal kicking, just to try and stop it being a dead ball kick there. And again, long clearance, trying to find Rafael. This is where Rafael should be, further forwards. Nisbet wins the header though. Comes through to Dobson. Dobson chips the ball forward. It's gone out of play where Dobson was, so it's a throw inside the Slough half, just inside the Slough half. Taken quickly to Tancock. Tancock now chipping the ball forwards to Rafael, but well spotted by Stonehouse. Heads it though into the danger zone. Richards is there first for Merthyr. Plays it across to Trailer. Trailer now got a chance to run at the Slough defence. Plays it in towards Rafael. Rafael's found a little bit of space. Can he turn? Oh, he couldn't. He turned well, but Mark Nisbet was there everywhere with him. Blocks the ball. It's out for another corner from Merthyr on that far hand side. And again, Barrow will be the player that goes over to take this corner. We're into the 47.5 minutes so far of this first half. And again, Barrow trying to get Merthyr back into this tie with what could be the last play. Oh, he's overhit that one terribly. And a few Merthyr players inside the box maybe just asking the referee for a free kick for some pushing and shoving, but it's come to nothing. It's a goal kick to Slough, and I would guess that as soon as the referee blows up here, as soon as Mark Scott kicks the ball, the referee will blow up. There was that little injury to Mark Scott in the first half, which is mostly why this extra time is coming from, as we wait for Mark Scott just to jog over. And we're just waiting for Mark Scott to take this goal kick. And there you go. The referee does indeed blow for the end of the first half. So Slough lead here on the first half here at Arbour Park 2-0. The goals coming from Charlie Moon in the 16th minute and Simon Dunn on the 44th minute. But as people are saying on YouTube, that it was... you all right, Hicksy? You're not suspended again, are you? As Dan Hicks just walks past there, and a firm Slough Town favourite, currently injured at the moment. And I'm not doing it in Welsh, no. I could say Cymru or Cymru or whatever it is. And I think din is the Welsh for no. I fell asleep all the way to Wales on Saturday, and I didn't. Normally, when you see the signs are in English and Welsh, you can pick up a little bit of Welsh as you're driving along. But no. So the fans just making their way round now to the T-bar. The bar won't be open here for half time. Well, I don't think it was going to be open, but let's just say there's lots of fans just walking past. But don't forget that Slough were 2-0 down on Saturday at half time. Got back into the game with those 2 goals in the final 20 minutes. So don't say. And as it's half time, let's see what we can find on other games. There's got to be a goal from somewhere around, hasn't there? Surely. In some of these other games, we kind of want us to get these league games, but somehow Cirencester are leading 2-1. I guess that's a some kind of county cup game or something, because there's only 2 league games that I can tell are on tonight. The game between Ramsbottom and Redditch, which was postponed on Saturday because of a waterlogged pitch, will now only kick off. It's just literally kicked off at 8:15 because of the late arrival of Redditch to that game. So that's going to be, if that game goes to penalties and extra time. Oh no, because it's only the first game, isn't it? Don't worry, just ignore me. I'm talking rubbish. But yeah, Ramsbottom versus Redditch will kick off at 8:15. Portland Rovers versus Weymouth, which I believe could be a Evo-Stick League Cup match, is 0-0. There's a friendly being played between Cirencester and Forest Green Rovers. So that's what that one was. Trying to see if we can find anything else going on. Leamington are winning against Nuneaton, which I believe is a Birmingham Senior Cup game. So that's that score. Swindon Supermarine 1, Chippenham 0. I guess that's a League Cup game as well. In the FA Trophy, St Neots 1, Dunstable. Sorry, St Ives 1, Dunstable 1. Okay, Kings Langley 0, Kettering 0. I don't know what the St Neots. St Neots 1, Marine 1 in the other FA Trophy game tonight. So yeah, those are your league games. Is Kings Langley 0, Kettering 0, St Ives 1, Dunstable 1. Those are the goals from the league. And Kings Langley will be our next opponents here on Saturday. And it's just a cold wind, just literally coming straight through our commentary position at the moment. And it's just causing a little chill. And we'll just... So if you're watching the England game, it's England are currently 1-0 up. There you go. Enjoy that game if you really want to. And we'll just... just a bit cold. It's getting colder and colder to do outside broadcasts. You know that's the trouble. But what we will do is, if we can, because it's It's so cold I can't even type on the computer. So that's what we'll just have a look, see what we can find on this day. Someone's phoning me. That's even worse. Who'd be phoning me? Oh, what did I hear today? It was Kevin Wimmer's birthday today. He plays for Austria and Spurs. It's his birthday, so Kevin, if you are listening, we wish you a happy birthday. I'm sure you'll. And yeah, I'm trying to just find something. I just someone asking me what time I'm working tomorrow. I don't know what time I'm working tomorrow. I don't know. No one tells me what time I'm working. Depending on how it goes tonight, could be a late night here for everyone here. Don't forget that this game will go to extra time if it's a draw at the end of the 1932. Saw the birth of Petula Clark, singer, actress and composer, apparently, according to this. I knew she was a singer. Didn't she sing Downtown? Slough Town. Do 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 do. Is that the song? I don't know. The 1977 on this day was the birth of Peter Phillips, son of Princess Anne and Captain Mark Phillips. The first internet newspaper in Britain was launched in 1994, called the Electronic Telegraph. And that's about it that I can really kind of find of any kind of usage, really. There you go. So that's on this day. So what we'll do is we'll go back and see if there's anything else going on, because obviously we kicked off a little bit early. We're about 7 minutes away from the start of the second half. Half time in that League Cup match, it was Poulton Rovers 0, Weymouth 0. Also we got Evesham 1, Bishops Cleeve 0. And there you go, that's just some of the scores going on from around the game. So good evening to everyone. Peter Jules listening in and commenting on YouTube. So if you do want to get in contact, you can contact us on Twitter. It's at MyFC Rebels Radio. Or if you're listening on YouTube, if you scroll down the page, there's a bit that says comments, and you can comment. You'll see everyone else's comments on there as well. Oh, excuse me. As people are just chatting about things on there as the game goes on. We'll run through the teams for the start of the second half in a minute. I should have brought my gloves. That's the trouble. I forgot to bring me gloves. They're in the car. It's so cold when you're sitting outside in the freezing cold and you're trying to hold the microphone in one hand and then use the computer in the other. I know no one actually cares. No one's actually listening at this point, so it makes I just waffle on with whatever I like, really. But yeah, there you go. We've got a bit of half-time entertainment going on between the substitutes here, between Slough subs. Jamie Jackson in goal, and then the four subs are just taking shots at him. And there's only 3 Merthyr subs, so they're just having a little bit of a kick around between themselves. And according to our Tannoy announcer, we have 2 away games next week, midweek. So on Tuesday night, apparently we are away to Stratford in the league. And then on the Wednesday, apparently we're sending another team to Northwood in the League Cup. So good way of getting both of those of your Slough Town fixes next week. If that is the case, unfortunately we'll only be at the Stratford game. There will be no broadcast from the Norfolk game. If that is the case, I haven't got a clue, because I didn't even realise that was happening. But yeah, if that is the case that if that is the case, then that there are those 2 games on Tuesday and Wednesday. We will be covering the Stratford game, providing there's a decent enough internet connection there, because when we went to Stratford last year, there was a little bit of poor. It's kind of not in the centre of Stratford. It's kind of like on the outskirts, and there was a lack of internet signal. So as long as there's a decent internet signal, we'll be broadcasting from Stratford next Tuesday. Obviously, we're at home this Saturday to Kings Langley. And then according to our stadium announcer, we are away to Northwood on the Wednesday. That game will not be covered, and that's purely down to the amount of usage that we use here when we broadcast the game. So we'll only do the one game, and I think what you'd all prefer is if we did the league game rather than the League Cup game. So there you go. As we're just Merthyr are out for the start of the second half already. Yeah, so Merthyr are out. There's no substitute changes, and here's my good friend here that's made the journey down from Merthyr. How are you, sir? Not too bad. Do you want to let me put that on? Here you go. Say hello to everyone. Not too loud because I know you. Well, go on. Say hello to everyone.
Hello, everyone.
There you go. Explain who you are and how we met.
I'm the PA announcer at Penardarren Park, and we're here tonight with about 20 boys. We'll come up in a minibus.
A separate minibus, not with the players, no?
No, not tonight. We got our own minibus.
And 2-0 to Slough. What's your view of the game? 2 goals you could have prevented, maybe?
Yes, exactly. The first goal, the second goal was exactly the same as the first one. Same defending, shocking defending. But I think we're still in the game. I think there's still goals left in the game. And I think we're hopefully going to get the 2 goals going to extra time, hopefully.
You want extra time. Everyone else wants to go home.
Shuts it up at 12. So.
Oh, no. There you go. Well, thank you very much. So thank you for your hospitality on Saturday. Apart from tonight, wish you the best for the rest of the season.
Thank you very much.
There you go. So that's from one of the Merthyr fans who has made his, and he does the tannoy system at there. So that's his view. As again, that both goals were exactly the same there by Slough. There you go, let's see if we can do that. So, yeah, a couple of Slough players just coming out now for the start of the second half. And the referee's here as well, so second half kick-off is not far away. And, yeah, we're just going to literally wait for a couple of Slough players to come out here. So Slough lead here 2-0 at half time, and the goals coming from Charlie Moon on the 16th minute and Simon Dunn on the 44th minute. And Merthyr have the kick-off, and Slough will be going from right to left. Putman's just running the wrong side. He forgetting which side he was going on there. He's so used to running to the left-hand side. That's where he was going. So we are just waiting for our referee, Mr. Paul Johnson, to count number of players. Make sure the goalkeepers are happy. No substitutions so far at half-time. We're just waiting for him to blow the whistle to start second half. Are you happy? We're happy. You're happy. Go for it. Do it. Come on, blow the whistle. Come on now. Come on, you can do it. Blow the whistle. Blow the whistle. Come on. Oh, come on. There you go. Starts the game. And Merthyr almost lose the ball there with Evans, chased down by Adebayo, but comes out here to Tancock. Tancock in to Evans. Evans plays the ball for us. Stonehouse does well. Just leaves that there. And him and Trailer both left the ball. And it's a throw to Slough. And Stonehouse will take the throw for the Rebels here. And again aims to try and find Adebayo. Headed clear by Jones. Back up towards Adebayo. Just took it on his chest arm area. The referee says it's a free kick to Merthyr. And Jones takes this free kick, trying to find the run of McLagan. McLagan will try and get the first. Oh, he got there first. But he's adjudged to have handled the ball there as he tried to go past Mark Scott, who'd come to the side of his penalty area. And good play there by McLagan. Just unfortunate that the ball just bounced up and hit him on the arm as he went past. Scott with the free kick for Slough, aiming towards Dobson. Dobson misses the ball. It's out for a throw to Merthyr. Tancock will take the throw. He'll take it eventually. Throws it in, comes to Stonehouse. Stonehouse volley's clear, but headed back by Wright. Comes through to Rafael, in towards Lagan. McLagan keeps the ball in here on the right hand side. Faces Nisbet, goes past him, tries to get across him, but he's just hit that one a little bit too hard, and that's out for a goal kick there. And Kane McLagan, before the game, he said they had a good journey down, so they were all refreshed, and was looking forward to it. Most people weren't looking forward to that cross there, a little bit too hard and out of play for a goal kick. So Scott will take this goal kick for Slough. Again, aimed towards Dobson. It comes off Dobson. There's a little push by Dobson there on Jared Wright, but the throw taken quickly by Tancock towards Jones. Jones plays it across to Davies. Closed down by, again, Adebayo, who's running a lot. Ball comes up to Rafael. Beaten to the ball by Togwell in the air, though. Comes to Evans. Evans does well to take the ball down and spreads it out here to Tancock. Tancock for a bit of time here. Just waiting for some movement. Chipping the ball down. Again, trying to find Rafael. Flicks the ball on, but only as far as Nisbet. Nisbet heads it on, and it comes through to Right into Richards. Richards on that left-hand side. Cuts back in towards Evans. Evans closed down by Charlie Mean. Just gets a little push in the back, does Evans. There's McDonald keeps it in on the far-hand side for Merthyr. Trying to find the run at McLagan. Oh, good defending by Guy Hollis. Comes across, clears. His clearance is won, though, by Evans, but he just overruns it. Togwell clears for Slough. Merthyr get the ball back with Evans. Evans towards Barrow. Barrow just chipping, waiting for the run from Rafael. Rafael just barges into Guy Hollis there, and it's a free kick to Slough. Was it a free kick? Oh no, the referee's just played. Just let the game play on, and the ball's with Mark Scott in the Slough goal. So Scott with the goal kick. Finds Dobson, comes only as far as Evans. Evans back towards Jared Wright. Ball just bounces down. Calls finally for Moon, and then a foot in there. Come on, hurry up. And the ball's with Davies in the Merthyr goal. And Davies looking to launch a long kick down here. Aim for Rafael. Rafael beaten to the ball by Nisbet. Comes through to Dunn. Dunn flicks the ball over his head, though. Falls kindly to Jared Wright. Jared Wright just pushed down. Oh, he nutmegs a couple of players, but then one back by Nisbet. Nisbet brings the ball forwards for Slough. Just gets a little nick there by Rafael. Ball's out with Dobson. Dobson just runs into trouble. Ball will come through to Dunn. Dunn, oh, he's trying to find Adebayo on this left forward position, but it's a little bit too hard, and it's out of play for a Merthyr throw. And Tancock will take this throw for Merthyr. The referee's sending him to go back a few yards, but he still comes and takes it from the exact place that he was. Stonehouse sticks the legs out to clear the ball. Comes back out though to Evans. Evans gives it to the centre back McDonald. Goes across his 18-yard box to Barrow. Barrow under pressure on Putman. Plays the ball forward. Now it's good a chance here if Trader could flick it on, but Guy Hollis does well to win the ball. Flicks it in towards Togwell. Togwell up to Putman. Putman just comes deep into his own half to get the ball. Plays it back in and loses it. And then Slough under a bit of pressure. Fraser with the clearance. It's come off a Merthyr player, and it's out for a throw to Slough. So Slough just managed to get themselves out of a little bit of trouble there. Looks like they're going to let Hollis take the throw just to get a little bit of distance here. Merthyr just warming up their free substitutes. As Hollis, long throw, easily headed clear though by Richards. Comes through to Traylor. Traylor's heavy touch runs through to Stonehouse. Back towards Dobson. Dobson chips the ball on, trying to find the run of Adebayo. Adebayo just heads it a little bit behind the run of Putman. It comes breaks here for Evans. Richards just slips and falls on top of the ball there, unfortunately. Bobby Wilkinson, the Hungerford manager here tonight, as is I'm trying to see, is that Terry Brown there as well? Terry Brown, the Basingstoke manager. So a few opposing managers from other leagues are here tonight. Merthyr have a throw on the far hand side, taken by McLagan. Tries to find Rafael on the edge of the area. Tries to go past a couple of challenges. Does well to get close, but Stonehouse comes across for Slough. Clears well, and it's out for a throw for Slough. Sorry, from Merthyr Town, sorry. Miles away there. And Barrow will take this throw for Merthyr. Just waiting for an option. Just a little bit of lack of movement. Richards is the player that makes the movement for Merthyr. Plays in towards Raphael. Back in towards Richard. Richard breaks into the box, and then Simon Dunn sticks the leg out to try and clear, and then clears it up the line. Kept in though by Barrow, but it comes through to Putman. Putman back towards Hollis. Hollis trying to clear. Charlie Moon's the only player up front for Slough. Just edged off the ball there by Jones. And it comes through to the goalkeeper Davis. Davis plays it out towards Tancock. Tancock under pressure immediately by Dobson. Back towards Davis. He's under a lot of pressure. He gets the ball away there. Well does the goalkeeper. Flicked up to McDonald, but McDonald's ball is heavy. Comes through to Fraser. Fraser will go back to his goalkeeper Scott. Scott under pressure as well. Does well. Clears the ball long. Up towards Adebayo. Beaten by McDonald. Up to Richards. Keeps it in just inside the halfway line. Plays it in towards Raphael. Raphael trying to flick it back into Richards. Good play here by Merthyr. In towards right, but it hits right rather than comes to him. And Slough have the ball, and then Putman under pressure from Barrow there, and Slough won a free kick there for a foul by Scott Barrow on Lewis Putman. So it's a free kick to Slough. Sean Fraser will take this free kick. And ball played forwards. It's up with Merthyr. Merthyr got the voice. Just come off Lewis Putman, who's blocked it, and it's out for a throw to Merthyr. So it's still Slough Town 2, Merthyr 0. Ball's flicked onto Ravel. Ravel takes it back. There's two balls on the pitch here, and Raphael just runs into Dobson. Dobson, it just hits him on the... Comes through to Dobson, but he's beaten to the ball by Evans. Comes through to the right back, Tancock, up towards Raphael. Raphael with a heavy touch as well to shield the ball. Keeps it... Plays it into it like... No way is the offside linesman. That is a poor decision. McLagan's been given as offside. I didn't think that was offside. I thought he was level there at least. But as it is, it's a free kick to Slough for... what we'll say is a slightly... dodgy decision there. Well, in my eyes it was a dodgy decision. Scott with a kick comes up towards Adebayo, beaten to the ball by Jones. Comes through here to Jared Wright. Wright plays into Raphael. He's just dropping again a little bit deeper to pick the ball up to Evans. Back to Raphael. Raphael will go back to Jones. Jones spreads it out to Tancock, being chased down by Dobson. Tancock with time to play the ball forwards, but free header there for Stonehouse. Comes through to Trader. Trader just takes the ball down. Got the ball at his feet. Plays it up towards McLagan. McLagan holds the ball up well. Tries to find Evans, but Slough win the ball from Nisbet. But Murphy win it back again through Raphael. Chips the ball over, trying to find Trader. Good defensive header by Hollis. Comes through to Putman, and then back to Hollis. Hollis with the clearance down the line, trying to find Adebayo. Adebayo gets this on his chest, this time up against McDonald. Adebayo holds the ball up well. And then tries to turn. Wins the ball, keeps it going. Gives it into the path of Putman. Putman now on that right hand side. Just... challenged there by Richards, but Richards does well to keep it in, stops it going for a corner, then clears. And his clearance comes through to Trader. Trader takes it on his chest. Out towards Tancock. Tancock, the right back, goes down, and he's just hit that one straight out of play, much to the amusement of the Slough fans behind that goal. And it looks a little bit fuller now behind that goal that Slough are attacking. So we haven't had the attendance given yet, but does look a little bit fuller here for the start of the second half. Stonehouse with the throw, quickly to Dobson, back towards Stonehouse, up towards Charlie Moon. Moon does well to hold the ball up, gives it to Dobson. Dobson trying to go past players, just goes past Jones and Evans and Dobson. Ball still in play, and then oh dear, Raphael's just come crashing over there, but I think the ball had already gone out of play for a goal kick. But it was Evans and Dobson, the two players involved in that melee on Saturday, that resulted in Dobson getting a yellow card for Evans getting a red. His suspension will start next on Saturday. Long kick by Davis, headed clear by Nisbet, only as far as right. It's done underneath it for Slough. Up towards Nisbet, ball chased in over the top of Tancock with Moon chasing. It goes back to his goal. Just about gets enough on it, does Tancock. And back towards Davis, gives it to Tancock, who's right by the corner flag. Chased down by Charlie Moon, it hits Charlie Moon, it will go off him and out for a throw. Good play there from Charlie Moon, chasing down a couple of lost causes. It's a throw for Merthyr with Tancock. Tries to find Raphael, comes through to him, but Stonehouse gets the first header. Just having his shirt tugged there was Stonehouse, and then Dobson plays the ball forward. Just a few little challenges off the ball. Nothing nasty, but Neath needs to keep his eye on it. Ball with Barrow. Barrow comes in, crosses up towards McLagan, takes it down high, just bounces kindly for Evans. Back here to Tancock, inside the Slough half, just sees the run of McLagan. Good play by him, just gets down to the byline, crosses again, and Hollis with the clearance, comes through to Dunn with time to clear properly, gives it to Stonehouse chipping the ball forward, trying to find again the run of Charlie Moon, comes through to Jones, to Evans, to Tancock. Merthyr on a really good spell of football here, started this second half. We're 11 and a half minutes in. Balls with Davies, in towards Evans, spreads it out to McDonald, being chased down by Adebayo. Ball played forwards, trying to find the run of Trader. Guy Hollis comes across for Slough and heads it clear, and then hoofs the ball clear, and McDonald does well, rises above Adebayo to win the ball into the feet of Evans. Evans spreads it here to Tancock on the right back position. Acres of space for him to play the ball, plays it into McLagan. McLagan played it a little bit behind Raphael, and Raphael does well to keep the ball in, and still with the ball, plays it in here to Evans in the centre circle of the Slough half, just pressurised by Togwell. He's got Barrow on that far. Barrow's in an offside position as he receives the ball. And that one most probably was right. Barrow was just stood there waiting for the ball to come to him. And he was offside. And I thought that Santa was here, but there's a gentleman with a red and white hat, but I think it's just an Arsenal hat rather than a Santa hat. Free kick flicked on there by the head of Dobson, trying to find the run of Charlie Moon up against Jared Wright. Clears the ball long. Stonehouse is underneath it, heads it towards Simon Dunn. Dunn in towards Togwell. Togwell just closed down there, gets the ball back through a poor clearance by Merthyr. Oh, and then under pressure clears the ball, and it's a throw to Merthyr halfway inside the Slough half. Tancock rushes down this side to come and take it, just forgets to pick the ball up. Takes the throw quickly to right back towards Tancock, in straight away, but Slough win the ball back through Simon Dunn to Togwell. Togwell back heels it in towards Dobson. Dobson plays the ball down, and Adebayo takes it on his chest, wins the ball, runs inside here. Well, and Evans comes in with a really good tackle, and then Moon, there's an injury there, referee. You don't want to kick it out. Merthyr have got the ball, and it's a head injury. I think it's Gethin Jones is the player that's got the head injury. Well, the referee stopped it immediately, and the referee's just explaining to the Merthyr players that it's a head injury. Adebayo just went across there to make sure it was okay. And Ashley Evans, the Merthyr captain, just urging his Merthyr team on here. We've played 14 minutes of the second half here. While there's an injury, let's see if we can find some scores from around some of the other games that are going on. There's it is Jones, the player, that's getting some treatment. Beaconsfield, Barton Rovers are 2-1 up. Potters Bar are 3-2 up. Jones is back on his feet. I think it's just like an eye injury or something. Taunton 0, Barrow 0 is half time in the FA Cup game. Hendon 1, Northwood 1. Chalfont and Peter are 1-0 up in the FA Trophy replay. Let's have a look. Long kick there by Davis will go all the way through to Mark Scott. Mark Scott just stands there with the ball at his feet, just waiting for a Merthyr player to come, and McLagan duly closes it down, and Scott just drops it in front, and his clearance hits McLagan, and then it falls through to Trailer. Great tackle by Togwell, he wins the ball back for Slough. Ball's with Nisbet, trying to play it out towards Putman. Putman just has to come deep to get the ball, gives it to Fraser. Fraser chipping the ball forward, trying to find a run of Moon. Comes through to Adebayo. Oh, he just tried to take it in his stride, but he just couldn't get to it on his chest, and it bounces through to Davis. Davis rolls it out and gives it to right towards Tancock. Tancock with a long ball, but it'll come all the way through to Mark Scott in the Slough goal, and again he'll stand there with the ball at his feet and waits for McLagan to come and chase the ball down, and Scott has it in his hand. Takes a long kick again. Tancock under a bit of pressure, heads it. Jared Wright keeps it in for Merthyr. Up though, and Nisbet makes a mistake as he tries to clear it. Ball wins the ball back well though, doesn't Nisbet? And it's come through to Togwell. Togwell up towards Adebayo, back towards Togwell. Togwell got a bit of space opening up for him here. When he looks to have a shot, he does have a shot, and it's deflected off Jones and safely into the arms of Merthyr goalkeeper Davis. He looks to immediately get Merthyr on the attack here. The ball up, but it's cleared by Hollis. It's out for a throw on the far hand side. Merthyr just waiting for a few more players just to get back. McLagan with the throw, gives it to Raphael. Raphael under pressure from Togwell in towards Evans. Evans will spread it here to McDonald. 5 or 6 yards inside his own half to Wright on the halfway line. Back to McDonald. Now happy to let the centre back have the ball at his feet. Still with the ball, just chipping it, waiting for a run through. Richards makes a really good run. Headed cleared by Fraser. It will come through to Stonehouse. Stonehouse will go back to Dobson. Dobson has to kid it right footed. Comes through though as far as Wright. Sorry, Jones. And Jones, Wright going through everyone. He's carried on. Still got the ball at his feet. Blocked though by the fellow number 8, Simon Dunn. Comes out towards Putman. Putman just plays it back towards Fraser. Fraser chipping the ball forwards, looking for the run of Charlie Moon. McDonald spots the danger first. Comes across. Comes through to Raphael. Keeps it in down the line. Up towards Richards. Dispossessed by Fraser. Up towards Putman. And then neither side can keep the ball here at the moment. Merthyr have it though. And it's with Evans inside the centre circle of Slough's half. Chipping the ball over, looking for the run of Barrow. Barrow's offside again. And Barrow's just got to be careful as he charges forwards here. He's getting behind the Slough back line long before the ball is being played in. So although he's getting into a good position, he's just unfortunately offside every time he's getting the ball. So it's a free kick to Slough. And Scott will take this free kick. Again looking for Adebayo, having a battle there with Geffin Jones, wins the ball back, gets it to Stonehouse. Stonehouse goes down up towards Dobson, flicking it on, trying to find the run of Adebayo. Adebayo slides in to get the ball, but Jones will keep it in right by the corner flag. He lets it go for a goal, a throw. Sorry, right by the corner flag for Merthyr. It's Tancock with the throw. Again, up towards Wright trying to flick the ball on. Stonehouse wins the header for Slough. Flicked on by Dunn towards Dobson. Dobson takes it down on his chest in towards Simon Dunn. Simon Dunn just pushed in the back there by Evans. And it's a free kick to Slough, about 35 yards away from goal. And Dobson will again stand over this free kick. It's still Slough Town 2, Merthyr 0. We've played 18.5 minutes of this second half in this Build-Based FA Trophy second qualifying round replay. Dobson takes his free kick for Slough, whips it in with some pace. It's come through at the far post and it's bounced safely into the hands of Davis, and there's a Slough player down and he's giving the ball away. It goes from distance. Oh my word! It was Togwell with the shot from distance as Davis had rolled the ball out. I think it was Charlie Moon who's down injured. Davis had rolled the ball out. It bounced kindly to Togwell. He saw that Davis was off his line. He's hit it from about 25 yards out. Davis has somehow managed to get back and clawed it away from underneath the crossbar. It's out for a corner. Charlie Moon's down at the moment. And the referee's... I think Charlie Moon's just doing his boots up, and the referee's saying, I am adding this time on, don't worry. And... it's we're just waiting for Charlie. I don't get what Charlie means trying to do his boots. I think he could get a yellow card here because here he is. He's up to his feet and he's up on his feet now. So Slough do actually have a corner, and it's Dobson that will take this out swinging corner. Hits it in hard and low. Goes to the far post. His headed goal was by Hollis. It's cleared by Wright. Off for another corner. This time it'll be on the far hand side, and Guy Hollis will take an in. Not Guy Hollis. James Dobson will take an in swinging corner for Slough. Slough with a little bit of pressure here, trying to get this third goal. Whoever scores next will be it'll be an important goal if there is a goal. Slough with this in swinging corner. Dobson on that far hand side, just signalling what he wants the players to do. Whips it into the post. It's come through. It's headed clear though. It'll come all the way out here to Putman. Putman takes a touch and chips the ball back into the goal. Davis underneath it. Punch is clear. And his punch will come out as far as Richards. Richards closed down by Hollis. Hollis wins the ball back. Chance to shoot for Hollis. Oh, he's hit it hard. It's come off deflected. It's another corner for Slough. Guy Hollis looking for his 4th goal of the season. That would be for someone who'd only ever scored 1 goal before, this season. He's ended up so far with 3, and that could have been number 4. And again, it'll be a corner for Slough. Dobson again to take out, swinging corner from the run towards the near. Gets it first, back towards Dobson, flicks it in. It's high and wide though, and goal kick to Merthyr. And still no attendance given yet at the moment. And 21 minutes gone in the second half. Davis with the goal kick. Up towards McLagan, beaten to the ball by Nisbet. Head comes out towards Putman. Putman in towards Togwell. Togwell trying to find the run of Charlie Moon, but it'll come through to his goalkeeper, Davis, and he grabs that just on the edge of his penalty area. So Davis, long kick high into that night. So mistake there by Slough. Come through to Raphael. Raphael with a chance to play it into McLagan. Leaves it instead for Richards. Richards will shoot from distance, and great save there by Mark Scott. You saw that a little bit late. Just had to push that one wide of the goal there, and it's a corner for Merthyr. Great shot there by Richard. Just cut inside and hit it first time, forcing Mark Scott into his first save of the second half. As it is, it'll be an in-swinging corner for Merthyr. So now just got to be careful of Tancock just coming from the back here. Trailer with the corner. It's over everyone's head. Tancock it was that almost got it. It was actually Simon Dunn that headed that one clear. And it's another corner for Merthyr. This time it'll be on the near hand side. Again, they're going to leave it for Trailer to take. So Trailer just running over to take this corner. Be an outswinging corner for Merthyr. Merthyr just loading everyone up near that back post position. Trailer just whips this ball in. It's a free header. Hits Nisbet. Comes out here to Putman. Putman's a chance to clear for Slough. Oh, he just gave it a ball away to Raphael. Raphael on the far hand side now surrounded by three Slough players. Does well to keep the ball in and then gets a cross in that's blocked by Simon Dunn. Comes to Putman. Putman can't clear it properly. Only comes out as far as right. Right out towards Barrow. Barrow cuts inside here to Richards. Richards with a bit of space. Throws it out to Tancock. Tancock still up from that corner. Still with the ball. In towards Trailer. Trailer trying to find Richards. Back towards... Richards still got it here. Back here to Trailer. Trailer with a little bit of space to get it onto his left foot. Crosses that one high and it's kept in well on the far hand side. Slough clear. Comes through to McLagan. McLagan just can't control it and Slough clear. And we're just going to look for the power button for the computer. Just hold on for a second. There you go. Hopefully that's plugged in. Spills with Merthyr, with Raphael, 20 yards away from goal. Still got the ball, just turning away from goal. Back towards McDonald. Plays the ball up here to Trailer, holding the ball up. Tries to see McDonald, but well spotted by Sean Fraser, who can clear up towards Moon. Moon takes it on his chest. Then Evans closes him down and does well, keeps winning the ball. The referee plays advantage. Evans running with the ball. Comes out towards Tancock. Tancock on the halfway line. Looks up, waits for the run. Trying to find McLagan. Headed clear by Hollis, but only as far as Trailer. Trailer now trying to find Evans on this near hand side. Stonehouse first to the ball for Slough, but still comes back towards Trailer. Hits it straight at Evans and Dobson can bring the ball away for Slough. Just going to look up, trying to find the run of Adebayo. That's a lovely ball there by Dobson. Adebayo just takes it down on his feet. Holds the ball up, slips, but still got the ball with his feet. Back in towards Dobson, who's just sneaked into a strange position into the centre now. Gives it to Simon Dunn. Slough keeping the ball with Togwell. Togwell now to Fraser. Slough just need to keep this ball a little bit up towards Charlie Moon. Charlie Moon up against McDonald. Keeps the hold of the ball. Trying to go past him. McDonald will win the ball back and can clear it out for a... it must have come off a Slough player. It's out for a Merthyr throw. We play 25 minutes of this second half. Balls with Adebayo is judged to have fouled there by the linesman on this far hand side. So he just says that that's a foul. Davis takes the free quick kick lead for Merthyr. Headed clear by Hollis. It comes through, turns, plays the ball over, trying to find a run of Charlie Moon. Donald just heads it back to his goalkeeper. Good defending there by the centre back, and Davis just rolls it back out to McDonald. McDonald brings the ball 30 yards, still coming, cuts to the halfway line. Adebayo pushes him off the ball, gives away a cheap free kick there for Merthyr. Merthyr try and take it quickly, but there will be a substitution for Merthyr. Coming off is Elliot Richards, and coming up, I couldn't see your number. Elliot Richards is the player off on 71 minutes. And we'll confirm who it is. I think it was 15, to be honest. We'll just wait here. Yep, Corey Jenkins is the player coming on for Merthyr. And free kick's taken by Barrow, looking for right, headed clear by Nisbet, only comes as far as Jones. Jones goes back towards Evans. Evans trying to flick the ball on, cleared by Fraser into the path of Putman. Putman can look up, he can try and get Slough on the attack. Trailer comes back and haunts his run. Fraser plays the ball up, Adebayo takes it on the fly, trying to turn up against Barrow this time. Barrow with a really good challenge there, wins the ball, but it's out for a throw to Slough. Adebayo's working well up front tonight. He's doing a lot of hard work, trying to turn when he gets the ball to his, with his back towards goal. It's a throw to Slough. It's about 25 yards away from the Merthyr goal. We're into the 27th minute here, so 18 minutes left. Slough with the throw with Fraser, in towards Putman, back towards Fraser. In towards Dunn, back out towards Putman on that far hand side, back towards Fraser. Slough just trying to keep the ball a little bit here. Out towards Togwell. To Nisbet. Nisbet just drops in his own half to pick it up. Back out towards Stonehouse. Stonehouse looks up, plays it in towards Dobson. Lazy ball, but gets the ball back. Spreads it in towards Togwell. Togwell's got plenty of room here to play the ball. Plays it up towards Adebayo. Adebayo, he just flicks it and he gives the ball away to Wright. Up on the far hand side to Jenkins. Jenkins here gives the ball away though to Nisbet. Nisbet plays the ball. It's an aimless ball. Barrow with the ball for Merthyr. Chipping the ball forwards. Trying to find McLagan. McLagan can't control it. Will come through to Fraser. Fraser under pressure from McLagan. Plays it off McLagan as he closes him down and out for a the attendance tonight is 429, which I believe is the one of the lowest ones we've had for a while, apart from the County Cup match. But obviously I don't get England to play, and it is a long way for Merthyr to come on a Tuesday night. So the attendance was 429. Slough have a throw in on the far hand side on the halfway line. It's Fraser standing over this throw for Slough. Played it in, it's come all the way through to Jones. Jones just flicks the ball on here to Tancock. Tancock plays the ball through. It's picked up by Simon Dunn for Slough. Dunn now spreads it to Dobson. Dobson's got two Merthyr players in attendance. Hits it straight at one of them. The ball will come back out to Stonehouse. Stonehouse back flicks it into the danger zone. Wright comes across. It comes off Dobson and out for a throw to Merthyr. So just waiting for this throw to come in from Tancock. Throw comes in towards McLagan. McLagan just has his foot caught there by Dunn. Plays it back in towards Wright. Ball over the top. Raphael chasing it. Would have been an offside position. And again, it's a poor decision there by the linesman. Keelan Raphael's just chatting to the linesman on his near hand side saying, "Are you sure it was me that was offside?" Because it certainly didn't look like he was in an offside position, but there you go. The ball's with Mark Scott. He's just been chased down by McLagan, so he's had to pick the ball up. Long kick by Scott, trying to find Dobson. Dobson flicks the ball on towards Charlie Moon. Charlie Moon just can't keep hold of the ball. It's Tancock with the clearance. Will come straight out of play and into the main stand here. Just got to wait for someone to grab the ball. And it must have come off first Slough player because he's given it as a throw to Merthyr. So Tancock with the throw. Gives it towards Wright. Wright closed down by Moon, just dawdling on the ball. Gets it though to Evans. Evans looks up, trying to spread the ball to Jenkins on that far hand side. Jenkins does well, takes it in his stride, but just has to chip the ball over his own head. Goes back away from goal with Fraser in pressure. Corey Jenkins comes inside. It gives the ball away here now. Togwell will win it first, Slough, and a good challenge there by Wright. It's come off Togwell last. It's a throw to and Tancock has the ball in towards Jared Wright, flicking it here, trying to find the run of Raphael. Raphael up against Stonehouse. That is some really good defending there by Stonehouse, but his clearance isn't the best, and Nisbet's had to head the ball away, and it's a throw to Merthyr. That's about 4 or 5 yards away from the corner flag, and Slough under some pressure here into the last 15 minutes. Still Slough Town 2, Merthyr 0. Tancock with the long throw up into the box. Slough can't get hold of it. It's come through to Fraser, who's cleared it high up towards Charlie Moon. Moon lets the ball bounce, then lets Jones wins the ball. It comes through to Evans. Evans with time to try and play the ball out. Just runs into a little bit of trouble, and Dobson and Evans just Dobson just takes Evans out there, and Dobson's smiling. Those two were the people that were involved in that little incident, and Dobson may be smiling. He's got to be a bit careful though there. It's a free kick to Merthyr. Trailer standing over this free kick, 30 odd yards away from goal, a couple of yards away from this touchline. Trailer will just play the ball immediately into the goal. Mark Scott's underneath it, punches it instead of catching it, and there's a head injury down there for Mark Nisbet, and the referee stops the game. Huh? And Nisbet's okay, seems to be fine now, but the referee's just jogging back. Is he going to obviously? Oh, he's just come to get the ball, and Charlie Moon will kick to the Merthyr goalkeeper, and that will get back underway. We've got 12 and a half minutes left here at Arbour Park for this FA Trophy second qualifying round replay. Raphael does well to get the ball. Chipped over. Oh, that is a poor. He's looking for a corner, and I can't believe that Trailer has missed that. I thought it was a clearance from a Slough defender, but it looks as though Trailer wasn't clear through on goal, but he was behind the last Slough defender, and he's just chipped the ball wide, is what the referee's saying. And Mark Scott's just taking his goal kick about a foot outside the 6-yard line, pointed out kindly by some Merthyr fans behind the goal. And he's had to pull that back, but he's taken the goal kick. It's been flicked on well by Adebayo, up towards Charlie Moon. Moon, 20 yards away from goal, just looks up, plays it out towards Putman. Putman now just trying to get across into the far hand side. Dobson rises, and he just can't flick it on goal, but it's just wide of the goal, and it's out for a goal kick. And we're still 2-0 to Slough Town here in this FA Trophy game, as Davis again takes this goal kick aimed towards McLagan. McLagan signing his play on the pitch, doesn't win it, but Putman's clearance is closed down, headed away by Hollis, and then Evans wins the ball, comes through to Wright just chipping the ball forward, trying to keep Jenkins heads it back in, but it will come through to Nisbet, who's let's just say agricultural clearance, and they will catch out Davis under pressure from Adebayo, but Davis does really well to catch it as the big man from Fulham had leapt in front of him. Tancock with the ball forwards, up towards McLagan, takes it well on his chest but can't keep it in, unfortunately, and chased well by Stonehouse, and it's out for a Slough throw. Trailer's just picked the ball up to give it to Stonehouse to take the throw, and instead of putting it in his hands to make him speed up, he's throwing the ball at Paul Stonehouse's stomach. Now Paul Stonehouse has lost a little bit of timber from his summer holidays, but the referee's just having a word. But Trailer's silly because he's just time wasting here, and he doesn't want to be time wasting. His team are 2-0 down, and he's not going to get a booking, which is good refereeing, but he should just give the ball back. And he's a little bit of rain coming into our commentary position here. That'll be fun. It's just as well everything's not electric, isn't it? Oh, it is. Okay, so we're going to carry on. It looks like quite light rain. Throw's been taken quickly. It's come through to McDonald. McDonald's out towards Jones, back towards Tancock, then forward by Jones. Raphael takes it down well, but Stonehouse gets there first, flicks the ball over trying to find Dobson, but he can't keep the ball in, and it's out for a throw to Merthyr. And Tancock will take the throw again for Merthyr, trying to get them out of their own half. Comes through to Raphael, flicks the ball on up towards McLagan, comes through to Stonehouse. Stonehouse clears only as far as Tancock, heads the ball back in to the halfway line, headed back by Togwell. Then Jones with the clearance, bit of head tennis. Togwell wins the next header, comes through though to Barrow, plays it forwards, then Fraser with the clearance for Slough, and Putman can't keep it in. It's a throw to Merthyr, just a couple of yards inside their own half, taken quickly by Barrow. Comes through to Wright with the ball forwards. Fraser under some pressure, heads back towards his goalkeeper. Good defending there by the Slough Town captain. And Scott will just waste a little bit of time with the ball in his hands. We're into the final 10 minutes of the second half. Just a reminder, if it does finish even score at 90 minutes. It will go into extra time. Ball up towards Adebayo. He misses it. Come now to Dobson. Dobson hooks the ball high into the middle, but not the best of balls. They're cleared by Jared Wright. Comes through to Guy Hollis. Takes it on the volley and then just gets pushed off the ball. Balls with Jared Wright. Flicks it on the far side to Jenkins. Jenkins back towards Barrow. Barrow cuts inside. Running with the ball. Spreads it here to Evans. Evans got plenty of time. Closed down by Dobson. Back out towards McDonald, the centre back. Up here towards Jenkins. Jenkins comes deep to pick the ball up. Inside to Barrow. Barrow under pressure from Putman. Just turns. Plays it back to McDonald. Slough just chasing every ball down here at the moment. McDonald with the ball forward. Fraser sticks the leg out to try and flick it on. It will break here kindly to Traylor. Traylor will keep the ball in. He tries to keep it in on that far side. Gets a cross in. Headed clear by Nisbet. And it's out for a throw. Literally a yard or two away from the corner flag. It's right by the T-bar. And Stewart will get that ball back. And it's Barrow with the throw on the far hand side. Just leaning back against the perimeter fence, trying to get this distance in. Headed clear by Fraser, and Fraser's won a free kick there for a silly little foul by a Merthyr player. It's a free kick to Slough. And we're into the final 7 minutes plus whatever the referee will add on. Mark's got to take this free kick for Slough. Long kick again, aimed for Adebayo. Adebayo trying to flick it on, trying to flick it onto the path of Dobson. Can Dobson keep it in? He can, but Gethin Jones will just seek to keep that ball out. It's gone out for a goal kick. Is it? Yeah. And Dobson just trying to eat a little bit of time up by trying to keep the ball in that box there. Davis just again rolls the ball a little bit too far out of the 6-yard box as he takes this goal kick. Ball is headed clear by Togwell, only high up into the air, done underneath it for Slough. Comes through to Togwell, who wins the ball, trying to flick the ball over the top for Adebayo. Adebayo just gets banned. Tancock comes to the edge of the 18-yard, literally on that corner part of it. Tries to go past him, gets it inside to Dobson. Dobson shoots, and it's a good save there by Davies, down low to his left as Dobson came through and took that shot. And then Davis throws the ball out here to Tancock. So now just got to get back in numbers here. Ball's with Rafael. Rafael's closed down by Adebayo and Togwell. Togwell working really hard, but Rafael keeps it in. Plays it up towards Evans. Oh, Evans just plays it behind Traylor, giving Slough the chance to clear with Stonehouse, but only as far as Jared Wright. Wright gives it to Evans. Evans just passes that nonchalantly into the path of Curtis McDonald, the centre-back for Merthyr, bringing the ball forwards. He's just looking for a little bit of an option. Trailing on this near hand side in acres of space, calling for it. Spotted by Jared Wright, but the ball is terrible. It's well spotted by Stonehouse, who just clears. Not the best of clearances. Comes through to Tancock. Tancock up towards Rafael. Rafael tackled well by James Dobson. Tancock takes a throw quickly towards Traylor. The two of them leave it. Traylor volleys the ball back in, headed clear by Stonehouse. So only comes as far as Jones. Jones cushion header into the path of Traylor. Traylor just as he goes to kick it, slips over, looking for a foul, but not given. And Evans just uses some language which is English and rather inappropriate for the radio. Ball's with Stonehouse, chased down by Traylor. Stonehouse just turns into a little bit of trouble, does well to clear the ball down the line. Adebayo can't get to the ball, comes through to Tancock. Just chips a loose ball over the top. And Stonehouse and McLagan underneath it. McLagan just barges Stonehouse over there. And it's a goal kick. Is it a free kick? It's a free kick. And it's a free kick to Slough. Scott will take it. It's just on the edge of the line of the 18-yard line of box, about halfway in. So Scott takes this long kick, long kick up towards Adebayo. Adebayo does well to win that header. Chases down his own flick on, comes through to Moon, then comes through to Evans. Evans through to Tancock, the right back, plays the ball forward. McLagan does well, takes it really well on his chest, but just overruns it, and Fraser goes back to his goalkeeper, Scott. Scott just takes it on the second attempt on the volley. Cleared only as far as Evans. Evans now plays it through to Rafael. Rafael onside, just keeps the ball in near that corner flag. Back towards Traylor. Traylor volleys across in straight away. Barrow heads it. It comes off Fraser. Barrow appealing for handball, but he was right behind him. Ball's come through now to Adebayo. Can he keep the ball at his feet and run past? He's run past, but there's not many Slough players up front to help him. Come through to Evans. Evans trying to find Raphael. Raphael trying to find it. Oh, well spotted by Stonehouse, who chests the ball down. He's got Raphael on his back. Now plays the ball over the top, trying to find Adebayo. Well spotted by Jones. In towards Evans. Slough just can't keep the ball at the moment. Evans with the long ball forward. It gets to be easy headed, clear for Fraser. Comes through to Putman. Putman under pressure immediately. Gives it to Simon Dunn. Flicks over, looking for the run of Charlie Moon. McDonald comes across. Not the best of touches by him. It will come through to Barrow. Plays the ball. This is his own little flick on it. It will come through to Hollis, who clears as Mark Scott came to the edge of his area. McDonald with the head down, and it'll come through here in the penalty way spot. Just back to McLagan. McLagan dropping deep. Merthyr just having to drop deep to pick this ball up here. Out towards Jenkins, and that ball's been falling all the way through, and Raphael's just going to have to chase it. Scott's got the ball at his feet, and does as Raphael comes across, just picks the ball up. We're into, I make it the final 2.5 minutes of normal time. And long kick here by Scott. Adebayo trying to flick the ball on. It will come, I can't see because people are leaving and walking in the way. Tancock with the throw towards Jones. And Jones just plays the ball, trying to find Jenkins on that far hand side. Jenkins does well, keeps the ball in. Just got Barrow on the overlap, but can't spot him. Been chased down by Sean Fraser, and then plays a lovely ball into the path of Tancock, though. Tancock's closed down by Adebayo. Lovely ball into the centre. Oh, it's the first time volley by Trailer. I think the linesman on this near hand side actually gave it as offside, but in fact it's been given as a goal kick. Hinted that he couldn't get that one on target, just volleyed his shot wide of the goal. And it still remains with there's a substitution on the far hand side for Slough. It looks as though Lewis Putman will be the player coming off, and Nathan Smart will be the player coming on, I think. I see Nathan Webb. So that substitution in the 88th minute is Lewis Putman on and Nathan Webb on. Lewis Putman off, Nathan Webb on. 88th minute. First substitution for the Rebels. And we're now into the final minute of normal time plus whatever the referee decides to add on. As Scott takes his goal kick for Slough up towards Charlie Moon, beaten to the ball by Evans. It will come off Evans, though. It's out for a Slough throw. Slough now in no hurry to take this throw. Stonehouse just, there's a substitution now on the far side for Merthyr. It's 11 coming off Trailer. Is Curtis Hudson. Lee Togwell. Simon Dunn has just been named man of the match by tonight's sponsors Grant and Stone, and that substitution was Ian Trailer off and Curtis Hudson on, and Dobson just chasing that down. So it's a throw to Slough. Throw to Merthyr. Tancock with the throw. Trying to find Raphael. Raphael trying to flick it into the path of Hudson. Hudson will keep the ball in well. Trying to get down to that side. Oh, lovely tackle by Paul Stonehouse. He does well. Wins the ball and then clears the ball long. Only one by Geffin Jones. Heads the ball forward. It will come off. It's a throw to Slough. And Slough will just wait for the ball to come through. And Hudson, the substitute for Merthyr, will rush and get the ball. And Stonehouse will take the throw. Slough just wasting a little bit of time. We're into whatever the referee adds on. As Stonehouse with this throw up towards Adebayo. Adebayo tries to turn. Jones with the header forward up towards Raphael. Back to kind of surrounded by a couple of players. Dobson flicks the ball clear only as far as Evans. Evans now flicks out here to Barrow. Barrow on the halfway line crosses, plays the ball up to McLagan, beaten by Hollis, and then Nathan Webb comes, wins the ball back for Slough, gives it to Hollis, who clears for Moon. Moon trying to play it past the Merthyr player and run past, but the Merthyr defender stands up well. It's out for a throw though for Slough by the halfway line. We're into a minute and 20 seconds of added on time. Still Slough Town 2, Merthyr 0. Slough getting closer to that third round of the FA. Come off another Merthyr player, it's another throw to Slough a little bit further down the field. for Fraser to take the throw. Fraser takes it, it's cleared by Merthyr. Only comes as far as man of the match Simon Dunn. Comes through to Moon. Moon trying to win a free kick, and then a lovely tackle in there by Fraser to win the ball back. Played forward, Stonehouse underneath it for Slough with a header. Heads it intelligently into the path of Dobson. Dobson now just running away from goal, just runs into trouble, runs into Hudson, the substitute. And that one is cleared and out over the roof of our stand here. And has it gone over the top? We need another ball. And it's a throw to Slough with Stonehouse. Stonehouse flicks on towards Dobson, up towards Ali Bay. Ali Bay trying to turn, but it's cleared only as far as Hudson. Hudson plays it in towards Jared Wright. Jared Wright goes past Nathan Webb. Wright running with the ball. Just over, I think it was Nathan Webb who just got in there and tackled. And it comes through to Mark Scott, who picks the ball up inside his box. Chased down by Hudson. And Scott launches the throws. It's a fine bit of rain. Goes it to McLagan. Well, McLagan's... That's the final whistle here at Arbour Park, and it's finished Slough Town 2, Merthyr 0. And we wish Merthyr a safe trip back down the M4 tonight on their journey home. Wish all their players, management and committee members a safe journey back with their fans. But Slough progress to the next round against Wingate and Finchley. That will be on the 26th of November, I believe. And so Slough will go through to that. Charlie Moon just coming over to chat to someone that he knows. And so there you go. So Slough have made it through. Goals coming in the first half from Charlie Moon on 16 minutes. That is his 11th goal of the season. And Simon Dunn on 44 minutes, his 4th goal of the season. I've seen Slough through to the next round of the Build-Base FA Trophy. Wingate and Finchley will be the visitors to here. There's Neil Baker on his own tonight, no John Underwood. As Baker just congratulates them, and the Slough players just go over to the Slough fans behind that goal who have got behind their team tonight. And Slough progress into that next round. And we'll be back. So next up for the Rebels is this Saturday is the game. We're at home to Kings Langley. And we'll be back on air then. So until then, we wish you all the best for the rest of the week. You'll must be still got 15 minutes of some of the other games that are going on in some of the things. Poulton Rovers 1, Weymouth 1. Match to be decided on penalties. That's a League Cup game. Chippenham 2-1. I can't really see anything else. St Neots 2, Marine 2 is with about 10 minutes left of the game to go. So there you go. We wish you all well. Thank you all for joining us today. Thank you all for getting in contact. Enjoy the rest of your week. We'll be back on Saturday, where it will be Slough Town versus Kings Langley, their first visit to our new ground. So until then, enjoy the rest of your week, and we'll see you on Saturday.